welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into the fascinating astrological chart of India's comedy king Kapil Sharma. We will explore the powerful planetary combinations, special yogas, dashas, and celestial timings that helped him rise from humble beginnings to becoming a household name. So sit back and enjoy as we unravel the universe blueprint behind Kapil Sharma's incredible success. Kapil Sharma was born with Taurus as his ascendant, ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty, art, and charm. This already gives him a natural inclination towards performing arts, luxury, and entertaining others. What makes his chart stand out immediately is the strong planetary alignment in his 11th house, the house of gains, audience, and public support. Here we find exalted Venus in Pisces, which creates deeply artistic and appealing nature. Right alongside Venus, we also have Mars, which is also exalted in Pisces, forming the powerful Vrutchak Yoga, a classical yoga of leadership, strength, and charisma. Mars in Pisces gives him emotional drive with strong creative force, making him bold on stage but emotionally relatable to the masses. Adding to this already strong combination, Mercury is also placed in Pisces, though debilitated by sign, but it is supported by Venus and Mars, giving rise to incredible wit, sharp timing, and humor. The combination of Venus and Mercury here is especially significant for a comedian. It blends the sweetness and softness of speech with cleverness and intellect. These three planets together create what we call multi-planet Rajyog in the 11th house, giving him fame, wealth, and support from the public. Now let's talk about the other full powerful yogas. The conjunction of Venus and Mars creates an Akarshan yoga, which makes a person naturally attractive and magnetic. He doesn't need to try too hard. His presence alone pulls people in. He also has the Guru Mangal Yoga, a combination of Jupiter and Mars, which blends wisdom with action. This supports his ability to deliver intelligent humor, often laced with cultural or social messages, making his comedy more impactful. His moon is placed in Aquarius in the nakshatra of Dhanishta. Aquarius moon gives him unique, often quirky emotional intelligence. It's ruled by Saturn, which brings structure to his emotions and allows him to read the audience well. The Dhanishta Nakshatra is associated with rhythm, performance, and boldness, perfect for a performer who works in front of a live audience. Couples Jupiter and Saturn are both placed in Virgo in the nakshatra of Hasta. This combination is highly grounding. Jupiter here gives him a wise and thoughtful side, while Saturn ensures he is disciplined and hardworking behind the scenes. Even though his public image is that of a carefree comedian, his chart shows he puts in a lot of effort, planning, and seriousness into his craft. Rahu in Cancer and Ketu in Capricorn brings unexpected rises, unconventional appeal, and connection with wide audiences. Now let's take a deeper look at one of the most influential features in any Vedic chart, planetary aspects, also known as Drishti. In Kapil Sharma's horoscope, the way planets cast their gaze on certain houses brings out many hidden layers of his success. Let's start with Jupiter, the planet of wisdom, expansion, and fortune. Jupiter aspects the 5th, 7th, and 9th houses from where it sits. So if we place Jupiter in his 5th house, or we go, it sends a powerful aspect to the 9th house of luck, dharma, and higher blessing. This shows that divine grace and good karma have played a strong role in Kapil's journey. The 7th aspect goes to the 11th house, which is the house of social networks, gains, and fame. This clearly supports the large fan base, his network with celebrities, and his ability to turn connections into success. Jupiter also aspects the 1st house, his Lagna or personality. This gives him a positive aura, generosity, and ability to uplift others through humor. Next comes Saturn, the planet of discipline, karma, and long-term success. Saturn aspects the 3rd, 7th, and 10th houses from his position. So his third aspect on the 3rd house enhances his communication skills and gives him the grit and patience to perfect his art. Saturn, seventh aspect, falls on the house of partnerships, the seventh house. This shows how collaborations, including his TV show partnerships, play a major role in his life. And Saturn's 10th aspect goes to the house of career, the 10th house, further strengthening his ability to succeed over time with consistent effort. Is the reason why he is not just a one season wonder but has been relevant for over a decade. Let's move to Mars, which is exalted in Pisces in the 11th house. Mars expects the second, fifth, and sixth houses, and its aspect on the second house of speech gives Kapil boldness and power in his voice. His comic timing, his punchlines, and his confidence come from this placement. Mars' fourth aspect on the fifth house, which rules creativity and performance, adds fire and energy to his craft. It's what makes his stage performance dynamic. Mars also aspects the sixth house, the house of competition and challenges. This gives him the ability to overcome rivals and stay at the top of the comedy world, no matter how tough the industry becomes. Even Mercury and Venus, though they don't cast special aspects in Vedic astrology, influence the chart powerfully through conjunction and placement. In Kapil's case, both are in the 11th house along with Mars. Venus gives him charm and style, Mercury gives him intelligence and humor. Together, they bless him with not only a clever mind but also a lovable and entertaining personality. So, in Kapil Sharma's chart, the planetary aspects are not just mathematical angles, they are storytelling forces. They explain why his success isn't accidental. It's written in the stars with grace, effort, and perfect timing. Now, let's discuss the most important timing factor in astrology, Vimshottari Dasha. Kapil's early life was under the Mahadasha of Rahu from 1981 to 1999. This was a time of struggle, unpredictability, and finding his unique identity. But Rahu also brought unconventional opportunities and desire to rise fast, which matched with his efforts in theatre and small performances. Then came a big shift, Jupiter Mahadasha, from 1999 to 2015. This was a turning point. Jupiter is a planet of growth, luck, and blessings. During this period, especially around 2007 to 2008, Kapil entered the national spotlight by winning the Great India Laughter Challenge. That timing was during his Jupiter Mars Antardasha, a perfect mix of growth and bold action. Later in Jupiter Venus and Jupiter Mercury subperiods, he gained fame with shows like Comedy Nights with Kapil and became a household name across India. So in 2015, his Saturn Mahadasha began. Saturn is a strict teacher but rewards discipline and long-term effort. Under Saturn's influence, Kapil took on more responsibilities, including launching his own production house, creating the Kapil Sharma Show, and moving into the film industry. Saturn's presence brings seriousness and structure, which is why we see him evolving from just a stand-up comedian into a full-fledged entrepreneur. Looking ahead, his future Mercury Mahadasha starting in 2034 will likely take him into more intellectual or writing-related roles, perhaps authoring books, mentoring others, or launching digital content. Mercury is the planet of communication and creativity, and placed in his 11th house, it promises further reach in and recognition. In summary, Kapil Sharma chart is a perfect blend of charm, intelligence, humor, and drive. His Ruchak Yog, Guru Mangal Yog, strong 11th house, and perfect planetary timing through Jupiter and Saturn dashas have all contributed to the fame. Even the placement of Moon in Dhanishka and Mercury in a creatively charged environment helped shape the style of comedy, relatable, rhythmic, and spontaneous. So, yes, it's clear Kapil Sharma's rise to stardom wasn't just luck. The stars were definitely aligned in his favor.